business owners, I have an exciting new development that I learned about today and I had to share a little bit about it. Flodesk checkout is here. Hi, my name is Amy. I am the owner of Amy Lynn Creative, where I do brand photography for small business owners, and this YouTube channel is another way for me to share knowledge and helpful information with business owners. So I hope you'll stick around. This video, we're talking about Flodesk checkout. Now, if you've heard of Flodesk, you may have heard of it as an email marketing platform, right? Well, they just launched Flodesk checkout, which sounds like it's going to compete well with ConvertKit. And what it does is it includes a sales page and checkout process into the Flodesk family. I got early access to Flodesk checkout, so I'm going to take you behind the scenes and show you what it looks like. 2 disclaimers before I do that. The first one is that this is in beta, so not only does not everyone have access to it, but it may look different once it finally launches in September. So it is supposed to launch in September, but it's not out yet. So if what you're seeing in this video is different from what it looks like down the road, that's because it's still in beta and could be changing. The second thing is that this is an additional cost. So the beta mode right now is free of charge while people are testing it out, but once it goes live in September, it will have an additional fee beyond what you're already paying for Flodesk. The benefit of Flodesk checkout is that now you're using one system instead of 2 or 3. I'm super excited to dig into Flodesk checkout more and see how it can transform my business and simplify my systems. I'm super excited to dive in, so let's head over to my screen. So if you've used Flowdesk before, this should look really familiar. It is basically identical to their email marketing design template feature. They have 3 different types of products that you can sell: digital products, education products like courses, and services. And those are pretty much the 3 categories of things that you're going to want to use this for. I could definitely see a physical product being added down the road. It doesn't look like an option yet. I know that's something that a lot of makers will be looking for, but for now, this is a start. Let's go ahead and use digital product as an example. I went ahead and clicked on this template, and right at the top, you can see 3 different tabs: sales page, checkout, and delivery. So those are the 3 tabs. That's the workflow, and they all look beautifully designed. The sales page is a really robust looking sales page that you can customize to your needs with different layout options, different text and color and image options. In the checkout tab, you can see you have the checkout area. Now, this is integrated with Stripe, which is a credit card processing company. You will not be able to take PayPal at this time. It is card only. And you can see that it is a beautiful checkout interface, and you can even add a bonus offer for add-on purchases. And then the delivery page allows you to download the digital product. Again, you can see here there's not really a way to add shipping or anything like that for a physical product at this time. Let's dive in and start customizing this template. I'm not going to spend too much time on the template customization portion, only because if you're already using Flowdesk, it's very, very similar to the email builder. Similarly, it has blocks with features you can turn on and off. There's not a ton of customization as far as moving things around, but you can change colors and fonts and the padding and as far as the layout goes. Also has the same integration with Unsplash, of course, as with the email builder. For this, you might want to use your own images, but if you need a stock image in a pinch, it's a very handy integration to have. The editor function, again, is very similar to the email platform, with a little bit more of a website feel for the sales page, which I really like. I do want to note something about, so as we're going through here, there are different blocks you can add with different layouts. You can add images, galleries, you can add videos. Those have to be linked from YouTube or Vimeo.
So that's a really cool feature. You can have an introduction from yourself or something like that. Something to note here about the buttons. The links are optimized, which means that the link will only connect to the checkout. If you wanted to link to your own checkout page with, say, PayPal or something, you would have to delete all of the layouts with buttons. Some of the layouts you can turn the buttons off and some of them you can't. As you can see here, I'm clicking on the edit button to see what I can remove and what I can't. And some of the layouts, you just can't remove the buttons. So you'd have to choose layouts that don't include buttons. And then you would have to just select the text and link the text to your checkout. It's a little bit clumsy and I don't know if it's the best solution, but if you needed to link to another checkout system, that is how you would do that. The setup section in the top right corner is where you would go to actually add your product pricing. There are multiple tabs here. You can have an upsell button on your checkout page. There's the contact information, testimonial, which is actually a testimonial not on this main sales page, but on the checkout page, and then a place to add discounts with discount codes. In the contact section is where some magic really happens. It allows you to add people to certain segments, which is super, super cool. It has 3 different categories of opt-in segments that connect to segments you've already created in Flowdesk for your email marketing. This is super helpful for follow-up, for getting people relevant emails based on what they purchased. Such a cool for follow-up. So if you have an online course, a workflow for that course, they can be added to that segment right here in the checkout. This is such a dynamite tool. As I mentioned, the testimonial section is actually the testimonial on the checkout page, not the testimonial on the sales page. And then discounts, you can add your discount code. And let's go ahead and preview. The mobile version, you won't be able to edit that, of course, but you can at least preview what it will look like. From what I've seen, it lays out really well because there are limited layout options. They're automatically also formatted pretty well for mobile. And then looking at the desktop preview here, obviously it looks like the builder. The buttons at this time do not work in the preview. I'm going to go ahead and show you the checkout and delivery pages as well. And I'm just going to let you watch this in case you don't have access to it yet. I'm going to let you watch the preview of the delivery and checkout pages. So let's say that we've finished this. We click publish and it says start accepting payments. You're going to want to set up your account with Stripe. Now, I did not record this part because I didn't want my personal information showing, but basically Stripe is a payment processor and they're going to need some important information from you. Stripe is a reputable payment processor. Honeybook uses them as well. They're very well known in the industry, and you can safely submit that information to them. This is very common. Payment processors have to be able to verify your identity before they can transfer money to you. So they're going to ask you for your social security number. They're going to ask you for your birth date, your address, your phone number, and then also for identification. So you have to upload the front and back of, for instance, I did my driver's license. So once you hit publish, once you've verified with Stripe and you hit publish for the first time, you'll get this link. As far as I know, there is no way to customize this link right now. It's just something totally random. I will update the description if they do change this feature, but for now, it looks like it is a totally random link that you cannot edit, is my understanding. Again, if I learn differently, I will update the description of this video. There's one more thing I want to show you, and that is if you click the little F in the top left corner, you will see the My Checkouts page, and just like your email forms, your email templates, and your workflows, you can see all your checkouts in one place. Yes, you can have multiple sales pages. This is really beautiful. They're all in one place. All your checkout workflows just all right here on this page. If you're new to Flowdesk, I have a 50% off your subscription code, and that code is in the description below. So click that link to get started with Flowdesk. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if it was helpful, please do let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it. Thanks again.